I got it right on time on that
Okay.
one. Spot
I
on.
I got technology.
Spot on.
I know
I
technology.
know a little shiny,
That's how you said
shiny
it. Like, okay, I'm in this.
in that thing.
I did this.
Why are we like this early in the morning? Good morning. Good
Who's
morning,
like
man.
this?
Me.
No, I didn't do anything.
Good morning, man. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a loaded
I'm okay,
question.
but my watch is sick.
I don't even have on a watch. I wonder if my watch is charging.
Good morning.
Good morning. I can't even tell who that is. Good morning, D.
I can't either, man. I don't know if I slept in my contacts last night. Did not mean to. Good morning, Miss Tillman.
Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with you
Man,
yesterday.
I just couldn't keep my eyes open.
Man, you started talking to somebody in your sleep.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did they answer me?
How would I know?
What was we talking about?
I don't know.
I hope it was a good discussion.
Just stomped in here with
Did
us.
you ask me if I had a nightmare?
Yeah.
I had a night terror, didn't I?
Yeah. You was literally like talking to somebody. But like you weren't talking. It was like you were mumbling what you were saying to them. It's like you was like, give me a sentence to say.
Give me a sentence to say.
You was like, give me a sentence to say. Give me a sentence to say. I was like, what is he talking about? It was like, I hit you, and I was like, hey, you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I think so.
Well, I hit you at that moment and asked you, was you okay?
Why you so violent?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Anyway, welcome to the Love Brew podcast. I'm your host, Tommy T.
My name is Artika.
And that is Artika. And today is another beautiful Saturday. It rained its butt off overnight, though.
Oh, gosh. I came downstairs at one point to get some water.
There you go,
I
man.
was massively
Going to den.
thirsty.
Going to den.
And the whole house was rocking.
Man, I woke up at like 2:45. Good morning, high vibe. Woke up at like 2:45, and we gonna put this table in front of us. I think
It used to be in front of us. I don't
It
know why
did?
you moved it. It's been in front, it's been behind, and it's been directly in the middle.
Yeah.
It keeps getting moved.
Good afternoon, Cher.
Good afternoon, Cher.
Um,
Hi, vibe. I don't think I said hi. And who else is that? Miss Tillman.
Miss
Good
Tillman.
morning.
Now I'm trying to figure out. Like man, that thing woke me up, and I was like, man, my alarm finna go off.
Oh,
In
you
an
woke
hour.
up much after I did then.
Huh?
I said that was much after.
Yeah, like I
had
woke up
the-
at 1 and realized it was raining or something like that, and then like 2:45, I was like, man, what is going on?
Mine was like 11 or 12.
Yeah. I didn't even know I was asleep at 11 or 12.
I don't know what time you fell asleep.
Probably like at
You
9
woke up
something.
one time and was like, turn your phone off. I was like, it's on a timer. I'm listening. It'll go off in a minute.
Your phone was loud as I don't know what,
It
man.
was not loud.
Either it was very loud or it was very quiet in our house.
It was very quiet in our house.
But when I woke up,
Look, except for Lily snoring.
yeah. When I woke up, man, I like it was a big one. I was like, man, let me go check on Quad. So I looked at the camera. He was good.
He'd be fine once he get in the bed. It's the
It's
getting in the bed.
Yeah. That's his only problem.
He be trying to play us with the, I'm scared.
Talking about Quad, man, I know I talked to you about it. Probably talked to the people on Thursday about it.
I can't see what that says.
Bruh, is
Oh.
it me or you?
Good morning, J Dub.
What's up, J-Dub? See, can you enlarge that a little bit or something? Our eyes sitting over here catching up to
And I
us.
got 20/20 vision, so I don't know what's going on.
I don't got nowhere near 2020. Nah, that ain't doing it. My bad, y'all. I'm still trying to get over.
Go ahead and say what you was gonna say
I
about
don't
the
know what
law.
I was gonna say, man. I don't forgot. Oh, so this week, the kids do a little PE class, call it that. And so this week was basketball, and so nobody in our house is good at basketball. We're so bad at basketball. Artika probably could beat us all in
Oh,
basketball.
that's awful
That is
that
terrible.
you say it
That
that
is
way.
bad. That is bad.
That is awful that you say it that way.
Cause
I
I
used
look,
to have a mean free throw.
cause I can pass like crazy. Like I'm
Together,
like
me and
I'm
you.
like Pistol Pete out there,
Together,
man.
me and you doing something. I got a mean free throw. You gonna foul me? I'm gonna get it in.
I'm just saying. What Magic say? Whoo.
Just gonna say, I never got to play though,
Yeah.
cause I'm the baby, and then all of the kids above me, with the exception of one cousin, are 13 or 12 or more years older than me.
Yeah. So this is the funny thing about me and basketball
Mhm.
is I didn't play growing up.
Mhm.
Like the only time I played basketball was when me, Vic, Greg, and Map got together and we played.
For y'all that don't know, that was the wood.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was my version of the wood.
You keep talking. I'll be right back.
So, didn't play in high school. Played like neighborhood stuff in just growing up, but it wasn't a thing that I was really into like that. So in college, the way that I got to play when we went to the rec center was um my roommate, Munt. He would like me and him like Munt could play. So me and him would go to the rec center together and of course I'm on his team. I'd be like, man, just who? Yeah, yeah, he could hoop. And so me, I'm just like, man, I can't hoop, man. I'm finna get out here, pass the ball. He be like, shoot. Man, I shoot, miss, get back on defense, man. Be like, all right, I'm finna get the rebound, pass the ball again. They was like, keep shooting. One time I kept shooting, man. Missed everything. Didn't make a shot there. I'm 0 for whatever. Man, you gotta stop moving so much.
I'm sorry.
You
I
gonna
had to
spill
take my
all this.
medicine.
Okay. But anyway, back to the story of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
So the kids was at their PE class doing the basketball, and I saw it coming. Quad couldn't bounce the ball because the only thing they know about basketball is to shoot
He's got a
on his
good
goal.
shot at his goal. I still can't see this. Good morning, V.
I don't know why. Why
It
we
looks
can't see.
incredibly small today.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if we click this. Nope. Now I don't know what I did.
I take up here clicking buttons.
Keep talking.
Don't do that.
I'm not. Keep
See,
talking.
can't you enlarge it? It's a window by itself. See, can't you enlarge it now?
Keep talking.
I am. I'm trying to take a sip of my drink.
Nope. They really don't want us to see.
Why did you do it so big?
You told me to enlarge it, and I did what you asked me to do. Did I not?
So Quad couldn't bounce the ball, and he was upset about that. He got upset about it, and so I was like, I don't know how it's gonna translate into what he's trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
He just gonna be fight or flight for him.
They
And my
took
boy
a break.
took flight.
They took a break, and she told them to go get water. And when they went to get water, he said no. He like literally sat down and he said, "Okay, Tommy's doing a lot now." He's went and got water, and when he got water, he told us he wasn't going back out there, and he started crying. And Quad is not our crying kid. He whines, but he doesn't cry. He was very visibly frustrated. He said it was no. He didn't tell us that in the moment. He didn't tell me that until the next day. But he essentially was just like, "I'm not going back out there." I said, "Do you want to go to the car?" He was like, "No, I don't want to do anything." We started walking to the car because he's like screaming, crying in this gym. And so I left Tommy and Lily in there, took him to the car. Halfway to the car, he said he wanted to, okay, then you made it a little bit bigger. Halfway to the car, he said, I asked him, did he need to go to the bathroom? He said, yeah. So we went to the bathroom, and then we went back to the car, and we were done in the car. This was about 25 minutes into the hour session. So we came home, ate dinner, got everybody ready for bed. He woke up the next morning. He came in my room. I said, let's talk about yesterday. And he said, basketball is so hard. And I was like, there's a lot of things in life that are going to be hard for you, but you just got to work at them so that you can get better. He was like, not basketball.
Like I didn't know that part. But like when I thought about it though, man, you know, I always look at moments with them as teaching moments for me as a parent and how to handle every situation or most or a lot of situations better. How I handled the situation, how they handled the situation, how they responded, stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I thought about it, because I'm the one that said, "Hey, y'all just go sit in the car," and when I thought about it, I was like, "Man, I should have just let them cry it out. I should have just let them cry it out, and then hold this.
Hold this too.
I should
Hold you too.
I should have just let them sit there and cry it out, and then let them decide to go back out there.
He told me he wasn't going back out there when we were like going to the bathroom.
Yeah,
He was like, I'm not going back out there.
but I, right at that point, the decision to go back out there is gone.
You can't do this in my lap. You got to go take
You
that
know what
in
I'm
the
saying?
bed.
But it's like those moments. It's like how do you
You cannot do this in my lap.
in the moment? It's like you trying to figure out, okay, how do I resolve the situation as quick as possible to not be a bother to other folks?
You gonna
But
take it in the
he's
den?
3 and he's still
Gonna
trying
take
to
it in the
run
den?
through his emotions and everything like that. And that's what I was thinking about. Was like, dog, I didn't allow him to run through his emotions
Mm-hmm.
in that moment. And so it's like, yeah, the next time I have to allow him to do that. Good morning, Sharon. Um,
Go take
allow
this in the
him
den before
that
you go to bed.
opportunity to run through his emotions and get it out basically because it was nothing but a
Go
frustration
ahead.
for him expressed in the best way that he knows how to do, which is cry.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because I recognize that cry as being a I'm scared
Mm-hmm.
cry. And I'm like, man, what type of insight is going on in my head? Because that's something I always think about. Okay, well, what did Lily do well? How does she react when we're doing homework, when we're doing math? How does this go? How does that go and stuff like that? But for him, that was the first time I ever seen him react in that way of something that he couldn't get.
Yeah. I think by the time
What's up?
she got to things that she just,
Later on,
by the time she got to the
do
things
it
that
later.
she just couldn't do or couldn't, she felt like was too hard, she was definitely able to articulate it in the moment and be like, hey, this is hard.
Yeah,
And she does a lot of growling in the process.
yeah. Like, cause Lily was going through her thing too with the ball because she kept losing it and being frustrated with the ball, and I was like, it's not the ball, it's you.
Yeah.
It's just something you have to work on. If you want to play this sport, if you want to do this, you just have to work on it.
So now they got to get lessons with Granddaddy next summer.
Huh?
Actually, they get lessons with Granddaddy in December because there's going to be
No,
a basketball
actually,
goal.
Daddy's got it.
Okay. Well, Granddaddy played college
That
ball.
don't that don't. Man, I got Chat GPT.
Speaking of Granddaddy playing college ball, really, really proud of him. He's his basketball team is getting inducted to their college's Hall of Fame. The coach got inducted a couple of years ago, which is crazy because the coach is in his 90s now. But his team from whatever year they was playing, I can't remember. The team got inducted into the
I don't see the
Hall of
tweet.
Fame over the weekend. So pretty cool, and congrats to him and his
I
guys
don't see it, man.
over at Rust College.
Yeah. Like,
I don't know. Anywho,
okay, go ahead. But yeah, so
It's interesting that like streaming, going live, recording videos is such a normal occurrence for them that they just don't care. They be like, I still got something to
yeah,
say.
because the thing is, they see themselves right here.
Because that's why she stood right here for a
Yeah,
minute.
because she was looking at herself. If our setup is, we got a screen, offset screen, so we can see what the camera is seeing, but then we also got you guys up on the computer, and so the kids will sit here. A lot of times they're like looking off to the screen, waving at themselves and stuff like that. So
Hmm.
that's what's going on there. But yeah, that's really what happened this week with the kids. I'm
What are you
trying to
looking
see
for?
why this thing was peaking so much, man.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, they be messing with stuff. That's why it was up too loud.
Oh,
But yeah, man, that just tripped me out with him. I was like, whoa.
I told him yesterday. No, I was actually I had to tell Lily that she can do hard things yesterday because she told me something she needed to do was too hard.
I got this thing that I tell him, man, we do hard things every day. So something being too hard is a normal occurrence, everyday life.
Me being a parent is the hard thing that I do every
Man,
day.
parenting is hard.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's the hard thing that I do every day.
Parenting is hard, and then just think about it on the level that we haven't made it to yet. Grandparenting. I don't think that's hard, but
Well, it depends because some
it
grandparents
yeah,
got to
it
parent.
truly depends on what level. But it's like now you have this extra amount of going through it again. This like you're a vet
Hmm.
at it. But I don't know, man. It just I really thought about that and how I responded and how he needs me to respond because now it's a thing of how does he need me to respond in situations like that. Oh yeah, for sure. Every day you're gonna do something hard,
Hmm.
like waking up. People. I get up at 4:30 in the morning just about every day, and people be like, "You're so disciplined. You're so this. You're so that."
I'm laughing at that because I thought about the fact that like how Patrick looked at me when I was like, I wake up a lot of times and Tommy's just not there. He in the house somewhere,
Yeah.
but he's just not there. He
Who's
was like
Patrick?
at my class reunion,
Oh, oh, Pat.
and
I never called him
I mean his name is
Patrick.
Patrick. Um, and he was like, he just be gone. I was like, he just get up and he get out of the bed, and he was like, you don't think that's weird? I think they were looking at it from the standpoint of like having a spouse, not knowing what their spouse is doing, like women thinking things are
Yeah,
like it's suspect. I'm like, nah, it's not. When you started waking up at 4 and for studying, I knew what you were doing, why you were waking up at 4 to study. And at that point in life, we hadn't bought this house yet, obviously. But you would just get up and go downstairs and you would go study. And I mean,
yeah,
you're in the house. I know where you are.
yeah.
And now it's just become part of time is just
Right.
up.
That's the time that I have that I can get things done for myself
Hmm.
that I need to get done. Work out, and a lot of times just miss traffic. I tell people all the time, I literally go to work, go to the office early so I can miss traffic. I don't want
Hmm.
to sit in hour work for traffic. I leave my house an hour early just to sit in traffic for an hour.
And it doesn't help where you work,
So I
like geographically.
right. I let me leave extra early. Go work out. Now I've achieved one thing that I needed to do. That I needed to do.
Hmm.
Like we have to be active members in society. Like our body needs activity. And
I gotta
so
get back to going to walk around. Laying in the bed after I'm awake gives me a headache. They don't do that for me.
I was say I wasn't even gonna say that, but
They
I was
don't do
thinking
that
it.
with me.
It's like RT lay in the bed all day if you let her.
I will.
No, but man, I just be having to get up and move, man, just because it's like I understand the whole if you don't use it, you'll lose it type of thing.
Hmm.
And I try to use it, man. to watch TV.
The funny thing is I very seldom actually watch TV on our TV.
Yeah, I can't watch TV on our TV because I be trying to just lay in the bed and watch TV. And somebody be like, cut the TV off. Like, God, dog,
No,
man.
no, no, no. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. Tommy will watch TV on the TV, and then he'll fall asleep. And
I
he expects me to just leave the TV on, mysteriously know where he fell asleep, and allow him to rinse and repeat that cycle 3 or 4 times until he's decided he's ready to
That's
go
why I
to
be
bed.
watching TV downstairs because don't nobody bother me about the way I watch TV downstairs.
Good. Happy for you.
Like, yeah, dog, man.
Yeah.
TV monitor.
The first time he fall asleep, I be telling Google cut it off.
I don't even be all the way asleep. I might breathe.
This
hard
how
or
I know
something.
that you're all the way asleep. You don't hear me tell Google to turn the TV off.
But I need one real bad, man.
I mean, technically, our den is half man cave,
Nah,
half
it
playroom.
ain't, man. It's the kids' room. I just sit in there when ain't nobody else in there.
In the evening, it becomes a man cave.
No, it don't,
In the
man.
morning, it's a
Tell
playroom.
her high vibe. I need my own space. I'm gonna build me a shack in the back,
You should. It's mom that don't have space in the house.
man. Mom, look, man. You got the bedroom, our bathroom.
Oh, hush.
Like, the only reason I take showers in our bathroom is because I like our shower.
Some people must be busy and some people are loungers.
Yeah, that's what it is between me and her. But it's like I like doing stuff too.
I'm a
man.
consistent lounger and he's habitually busy.
Yeah, I love doing stuff, man. Except when I'm tired. I don't be wanting. Some days I be wanting to just let it rain all day, find me a good little movie to watch, and I watch the movie, let the kids run around, clean up, do stuff, and
Lily don't have a lounging spirit.
Quiet don't either.
Quad will lounge with you. Lily, it's
No.
impossible.
Not really.
Like, even when she watches movies, she's got to perform.
Yeah. Man. But he hit
Okay.
his head.
That's what he said.
I promise you this boy is something else, man. But yeah, so I introduced the kids to Outkast yesterday.
Oh, this week, Lily also got introduced to Michael Jackson. Like, in the visual sense.
Lily is a dark person. We truly have a Wednesday Adams on our
I
hands.
talked to
man.
my mom about that. So Lily has I don't want to say a fascination with death, but she always wants to discuss death when she finds out that somebody has passed away. So, Tommy and we were listening to the Thriller album, and while we were listening to the Thriller album, I decided to pull up performances of Michael Jackson performing certain songs from Thriller. And I ended up showing Lily the Thriller video. And that's what jump started everything. She asked me what he was doing now. I told her that he had died. And she was like, okay, so he died. So did he die after he recorded this video? I was like, no. She was like, well, why did he look like that? I was like,
he did die after.
no. She meant like,
Directly after.
yeah.
Oh.
Like at the end of the video, did he die? And I was like, no, he didn't die at the end of it. Like, he lived for some years after that.
Yeah.
And so then she asked you about his cause of death. And once she found out how he died, she was like, people have to watch what kind of medicine they take.
Mhm.
Because that's not good to die like that.
She asked me, did he say something after he died? I was like, nah.
Okay.
I was like, nah, he didn't. Or no, she said, did he say something before he died? I was like, I wasn't there.
Right. So then we got back to like other people that have died around us, like my uncle and my aunt, like people that Tommy's dad, like people that she knew and could like pinpoint who they are. And she started asking about their cause of death again. I was like, what time is bedtime? Because
Right.
I am ready to get
Right.
out of this conversation.
Little Wednesday Adams, man. we be trying to figure it out, man.
When it's like my little cousin told an older lady at our uncle's funeral that she looks like she about to go to heaven.
Oh my dear.
But did she? That's the real question. Did
Oh
she?
my God.
Did she look like
Kids
things
say the darndest
was
things,
falling
don't they?
apart and she was about to go to glory? At least she said heaven. Lily will have a jump start in life. Learning about death is
Oh,
a very natural part of life.
man, it's the most natural thing of life. It's like, man, but it's such a she's 6 and such such a young age. She's had to experience a lot more because I think by the time I was 6, like I didn't know like anybody that had passed.
I did. I knew people that had died by the time I was 6, but it wasn't people that was like in my everyday
Yeah,
life.
yeah,
So, and granted, the people
yeah.
that
She in her 90s.
have died were not in our everyday. Life. It's her granddad.
Yeah,
Like, she understands that you grew up in the house with your dad, and that's your dad.
yeah,
My uncle, she knew that he lived at my mom's house, so she saw my uncle quite a bit
yeah.
on video chat. Can you go take this away from me? Yes, thank you. But yeah, she's definitely, and she'll circle back to that. But it's kind of like she did when I took her past our apartment complex that caught on fire. For like 2 weeks, every conversation routed right back to that fire.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Did somebody die in the fire?" No, nobody died in the fire. Yes. Yeah,
but
the
her
wheels
just
are going
but her
round.
just getting a grasp of death at such a young age. It's like, what do we say? You know, like it's for me, or the way I think about it is just answer her questions.
The crazy thing was that time that she told my mom Uncle June was laying down like this and just laid in the floor.
Yeah,
I was like, you have to stop.
yeah.
Grandma
Right.
was the one that found Uncle June.
Stop. Stop. I
But
see.
anywho, let's get away from the morbid parts
Um,
of this conversation.
but what I was moving on to
Mm-hmm.
was that introducing them to Outkast was one of my proudest moments. I was like, I gotta get the other albums of Outkast so she really can get an introduction to them. Cause Outkast is by far the greatest duo to ever. And then she compares Andre 3000 to one of the K-pop Demon Hunter girls that raps. I was like, yeah, he's the greatest rapper of all time, you know. And if the I don't know what the girl's name is, but she was like, she raps and he raps too. I was like, Big Boy raps too,
And she was like, whatever.
whatever. But Andre 3000, I was like, yeah, he raps and he's great. But I say all that to say this: Outkast gets inducted into the Hall of Fame today,
Oh, yeah.
the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame today. So I'm excited about that. I want to see
Is
it.
it televised?
I don't know if it is or not, but I'm truly excited about that because I'm a big fan of Outkast. I remember I put two and two together with like elevators and all that,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh, that's who that was. Because back in the day, it was just
A
music come
song
on the
that was
radio.
on the radio.
Yeah, but then you start to really pay attention to like,
Oh, it will be live streamed on Disney Plus.
will it?
Mm-hmm.
What time?
I don't know.
I'm gonna work on that shoe rack today.
8 p.m.
Oh,
Eastern.
okay. Yeah, there's plenty of time for me to do what I'm gonna do. But yeah. So shout out to Outkast. And do you remember, like, what's your favorite Outkast song, or like your favorite
Spody
Outkast
Dopalicious.
moment?
I just told you.
Spody Oli Dopalicious.
Dopalicious. Yes.
Mine was Elevators. I remember I was over my grandma in them house the first time I heard it, and we was getting out the car, and all I kept saying was me and you, yo mama and your cousin too.
One of the things that I did
Rolling down
when
the
I
strip
realized I
on
was in
Vogue.
East Point.
Didn't know what a Vogue was.
One of the things that I did when I realized I was in East Point one day, like, because
wish
I
you
had no
made solo
reason to
album.
just go out there,
Yeah.
was I went and looked for Headland and Delow.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I'm by Greenbrier Mall. I
They doing
can't
a
be
free
far.
concert somewhere. Like Outkast is doing a concert, not
Yeah.
just Big Boy.
I have seen Big Boy perform more times than I can count at this point. It would be nice to just see Andre 3000.
That
I've been
song.
hoping that we just run into him at the airport.
Oh man, yeah. I'd be like, bro, can I get a picture? That would probably be the only
You know,
time I.
you would put his picture up
Yeah,
here.
he has his own frame. Be like, hey, bro, like you like are a staple in our household, man.
I just realized the shelf is gone.
What shelf?
That was right here, like out of the room.
The white shelf?
No, the tall shelf that everything
It's
was
right
on.
there.
That's what I'm saying. I just realized, like, you put it, you moved it, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is.
You said out of the room. It's not.
I meant out of the room, but I know what I meant.
Bro, like,
I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anywho, what else you got?
um,
Grammy nominations came out.
did it?
Mm-hmm.
Did I get nominated for a Grammy?
What would you have gotten nominated for, Tommy?
Man, these what we be doing on here? I'm gonna drop a diss record
Is that
about you.
is that Grammy Grammy worthy?
Yeah, you better get up, get out, and get something.
Yeah.
Nah, man, I love Outkast, the whole Dungeon family. um, I had some other stuff, man, but it ain't coming to me.
You didn't write it down?
Nah, I pulled it up earlier. Ain't nothing really happened this week, but the government being shut down, man. I really don't want to talk about that.
Well, no, we had some big election results. And you sent me that thing for the people in Kentucky that was mad they couldn't go vote for mayor of New York.
Man,
I was like,
and
I
the
don't
person
understand.
that said like the tweet,
That had to be a parody. That couldn't have been
I
him.
think it was real.
That could not have been
That
him.
was the
It's lyrics, baby.
oh
You stop. You like.
yeah. I'm trying to.
I mean, I
read it.
did the same thing, but I was like, it's lyrics, baby.
Shit, that looks small too. I think I need to change my contacts, man.
You probably do.
I need to get my hair done too, man.
Okay.
Looking a little messy under here, but no, that John was so funny, man.
I missed it.
The tweet.
Oh, yes. We I didn't look through everybody in Georgia that won because a lot of the stuff obviously doesn't directly impact us. But the mayor of Atlanta got reelected. The people that decide the electric bill, I think that was the biggest thing on the ballot. For most of us,
Yeah.
specifically for Metro Atlanta, because I looked at how the maps overlap. Because I was like, how are we voting for District 2 and District 3? But it's because Metro Atlanta is District 2 and District 3.
Yeah.
But it's been very interesting to see things
what are you
turn.
Okay.
I,
No. No.
I don't,
No.
you're my best friend, Quad. I don't think so.
What
I
happened?
haven't pick it up and put it back up there.
Oh,
So
it's the.
she declared her candidacy for one thing and then declared candidacy for something else. I believe like she had a lot going on, but apparently she was running for Congress. I haven't seen her celebrate winning, but I also haven't seen her yeah, Georgia Power Bill still gonna be high. Y'all still gonna be talking about the payment plan. I'm sure it is.
Shoot.
The
Yep.
electric, much like that man in New York ran on, the rent is too damn high. The power bill is too damn high.
And you don't even pay it.
Right.
But it is.
I'm,
It is.
can I not say that it's high even if I don't pay it?
I be sitting up here like, man, cut everything off, man. We need to invest in solar power. But the cost up front is so high.
I saw a lady who bought her stuff off of I think it was Alibaba.
Yeah.
She's in one of them homesteading groups that I joined on Facebook, and she was like, "I figured it out." Go ask her.
I wonder, can I figure that out?
I'm sure you can. The problem is that you have to deal with potentially not knowing anything about the vendors
Mm-hmm.
and knowing what you're gonna get,
Yeah.
because most of the time it's not a tried and true situation. You just hoping for the best when you order these solar panels.
Yeah.
that these are going to be the right ones. It's not going to be something that's broken in shipment. And then you know that they're going to have to come here very slow because they're coming on a ship,
Yeah.
not on a plane. It's nothing on the bottom here.
All right. So one thing that I did see this week that was
Okay.
interesting to me was, you remember that Virginia teacher got shot by a 6 year old
Mhm.
at school, and she sued the principal. I think she sued the assistant principal for negligence
Mhm.
because the assistant principal could have stopped it, and the jury awarded her $10 million.
Okay, so how could the assistant principal have stopped it?
They kept telling the principal, um, they think he has a gun,
And nobody checked
and
him.
the principal didn't check it. I don't understand why the teachers didn't just come here, because my teachers growing up, come here,
Inner city.
but
I was actually talking to my manager about not that situation, but inner city versus private school and the things that they deal with in a day to day basis.
hmm
She was telling me that her daughter was at a public school and then left the public school and went to a private school. And she was like, two kids got to fighting at the private school, and when the teachers like put herself in between the two kids, she was like, that's a rookie move. She was like, either you and another person pull them apart or you let them fight until they get tired.
yeah,
She was like, don't put yourself in harm's way for these
right,
kids.
because the first thing they're gonna do is hit you.
Right. Principal said he could not possibly carry a gun. And however he did.
However, he did, and shot the teacher in the hand. I think in somewhere else. But they gave it. She got 10. She got 10 million coming, but she might not get it because the principal is going on trial for um on like actual trial, like
Hmm.
criminal charges. So there's a possibility that she don't get.
So what about the parents
I don't know.
having this loaded gun that their child has access to?
I have no clue
Because that
what the parents are doing.
also, I'm not saying don't have guns.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying loaded guns
The
that your
teacher
kids
was
have
shot
access to.
in the hand for sure, but she was shot somewhere else. I'm trying to read it real quick. But yeah, so it's like, man, it's the wildest thing because it's like, okay, so this happens. What does happen with the parents? Because like that shouldn't be a thing. Like you should like a 6 year old definitely shouldn't be like, all right, I'm gonna take this to school.
Hmm.
You know, I ain't gonna say you shouldn't have it, but
I laugh not because of the gun situation, but I think about all of the inappropriate things that kids can get. Like I saw a video recently of a lady who said her elementary kid made their own lunch and they put a cut water in the lunchbox. And she was like, I'm happy I checked behind him
yeah.
because it was just in the fridge and he could get it and he put it in his lunchbox. He or she, I don't know what the child's gender was. Um, I don't know. I hadn't looked into the story. Tommy tried to tell me about it and I couldn't recall this teacher getting shot.
You don't remember that
I
though?
remember it now, but in the moment that you asked me, I did not recall.
Yeah. I can't
Um,
remember if they charged the parents or not. I would think they would have, but the complaint about the principal was failed to act after being informed multiple times that her student had a firearm on the day of the incident and did not let staff search him prior to the shooting. Man, that's one of the craziest things that to hear about, man.
hmm
But what's even
She was
more
shot in the chest and the hand.
the chest. I didn't think it was the chest,
Yeah, I'm
but
reading the
it
article
was
on
the chest and
CNN.
the hand. I know it was the hand for sure. Um, hey, so it say it's still in her chest. Good
Yeah.
God.
Sometimes where the bullet goes, they can't get it out without causing other damage. So they
People
leave it.
saw the gun and went to the principal. It doesn't say he wanted to shoot. No, I don't think he wanted to do to shoot her, but it's just a matter of it happened. The
So
principal
like when
wasn't.
you see the gun, my thought process is let me take whatever he has the gun in because 9 times out of 10 it's in a backpack because you would see this 6-year-old walking with a gun in their hand.
Yeah.
So you take the backpack, take it to the office, and that becomes a different conversation.
Mhm.
Um, I know that principals and teachers deal with a lot, but that's one thing that they shouldn't have to deal with is
Yeah.
a student coming to school with a gun. Let's say the principal wasn't the I can't read.
The principal wasn't the malactor. The parents and or whoever didn't keep their pop machine secure.
Yeah. Oh, the mom had 2 years.
I don't know how he knows how to. It's probably like he imagine like a little play gun. You know, like it ain't too hard to like, but it's like you have to put some strength to it. To
You do. Like pulling the trigger is not like
it had to be a small one.
yeah. I mean it is like that, but it's not a soft
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
pull. I don't know. That's really interesting. I it still makes me wonder why.
Okay, so the mom did 2 years, or
I don't know where you.
is doing 2 years. She was sentenced to 21 months in prison on
Go
federal
find your yellow
firearm
card.
drug charges.
I don't have it. Oh, here it is.
So the mom, I think the mom is out of prison now.
It was a 9 millimeter.
Yeah.
I know that child gonna need some therapy.
Oh yeah.
And what was like? That's a conversation to
Yeah.
have too. Is
With dreads.
what?
The person was a black lady.
Oh yeah, her name was Ebony. I automatically knew she was black.
With dreads. So that boy ain't got no. I can see how she said it. That boy ain't got no gun in there. But it's like threats like that and stuff, and like just anything. You have to take it 100% serious
hmm
because today's society.
Yeah, I was talking to someone yesterday who was angry about something that happened at school, and she was like, "I'm gonna go up there and tell them I'm gonna shoot up everything up there." I was like, "Go to jail for making terroristic threats if you want to." Like,
How about no?
let's think about what we're saying. Let's not do the things that we're saying, and let's figure out how to way to redirect our anger. But I do want to understand, like, why this 6-year-old one had the gun and two was like, "I'm gonna shoot you during reading time," because that's when it happened.
Mm.
It was
Mm-mm.
like circle time. Shouldn't you be sitting on your mat quietly? I don't know.
You should. Um, moving right along. These the SNAP benefits thing, man. I have to go back to
After you said, I ain't gonna talk about
it.
it.
Like that's the most exciting thing,
I don't think it's exciting.
or just most interesting thing that
Really?
has happened in recent weeks.
Mhm.
um, cause so many people are so like against SNAP, but then so many people are for SNAP.
Mhm.
And the benefits that it has. Yesterday, Supreme Court justice, or they ruled that the pause on passing the money out is they have to do that,
Mhm.
and
It's been a lot of stuff.
only because the
Excuse
money
me.
is about to run out.
It's a lot of back and forth with that because they filed an emergency to stop yet again, and I was reading that Katanji was the one. Yeah, it was. So it was reinstated, and then they filed an emergency hearing to pause it again because they didn't want to fully fund it from um, the contingency funds. They wanted it to go back into the regular budget as it has, and with the government shut down, it was just a lot of back and forth. And it doesn't make sense to me why we're holding lives in limbo. over everything.
They did find some money.
I don't understand how you find some money in the government budget.
I don't either. It's like you finding money in your little stash that you forgot about.
Because there should be money available. We just, not we, they just did this big, massive Doge layoff. There was a lot of money there. Like going in and I'm getting paid from the contingency fund too. So what all is coming out of the contingency fund?
Everything.
It ain't that much money in the contingency fund for
That's why
everything.
they was like hold on passing on fully funding the SNAP stuff.
Mhm.
We're gonna give them some because we still got to pay everything else.
Mhm. The whole thing is disgusting. Food insecurity is very real. I volunteered at food banks, and that is not a solution or a backup plan. Oh no, I've looked at some of the things that they give out at food banks, and it's like this not gonna get people through 2 or 3 days.
Nope.
And I don't mean like as a large family, but just like as a single person. Um, Sometimes the boxes are just this what we got. One of my due date mom friends on Facebook with Lily was posting pictures of a food bank that she and her job had volunteered at just like the month prior. And she was like, it was bursting at the seams with meat. Like now that same food bank is begging people to make meat donations because
Mm-hmm.
they don't have it. They're like, we're trying to um get everything out, but we're having a rough time getting more product in to replace it. And then I don't know, it's just a lot of stuff happening at one time. Because a lot of people are sending money and efforts to Jamaica.
Yeah.
After Hurricane Melissa, food banks are suffering, and it's like people that have a little money are overextended too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say have a little money, have a few discretionary dollars.
I think we have to look at the situation in a whole, and I don't think the people that are in charge of it are looking at it from a whole standpoint. Like we understand, like I'm reading what Huber says, like you should be on it for 2 years, but we understand like a lot of people are gonna be on it, and that's it. Which for in my idea or my thought process is just a stepping stone. You shouldn't be here forever, right?
Mhm.
But there should be we should create opportunities for people to get off of it.
Mhm.
You know, if I do the bare minimum, I should be able to take care of myself. That's the first problem.
Mhm.
I can't. If I do the bare minimum, I get a minimum wage job,
It's like
work my
no,
40 hours.
it's crazy because the quote unquote American dream, right? Buy a home, have 2.5 kids. Still ain't figured out what a point 0.5 kid is, but whatever.
It's like people have two
I know. I
and people
understand
have
that, but I'm
three.
just saying, just 2 kids, 3 kids, pick a number. But at this juncture, and it's been this way for a long time, you can't afford to buy a home
Now
making
the
minimum
the the,
wage.
the average age has gone up to like 40 something of
Mhm.
buying homes.
Yeah.
Like 20, 30 years ago, it was late 20s, mid 20s.
Mhm. Yeah,
That's
cuz
crazy.
my mom was like 31 buying her home. Like it just
Yeah.
$15 an hour can't pay for a home and food. It absolutely can't. And that ain't the minimum wage. That's double the minimum wage. So if you doubling the minimum wage and you can't afford a home and food, what are you gonna do? And then when you get in the home, Lord forbid something breaks.
Mm-hmm.
You just stuck.
It's just a thing of you see where it helps because I benefited from food stamps.
Mhm.
When I was in college, growing up, we used to have a book.
Mhm.
My mom would give me
The,
$2.
the coupon.
Yeah, the Cuban. Go there. Let me get these $2 worth of food stamp or however much, But um, it's just a matter of what you're taught too, man. I
Mhm.
had a conversation with a guy that the idea of working for yourself was so like not put in my head that now I have to work extra hard to just get to a point to where I'm like I can do that.
Mhm.
Because now it's like I have to rewrite the things that have been written in my brain for years, at minimum 18.
Mhm.
You know that this is the way you're supposed to do. You work and you go home. You work and you go home. But then there's an extra layer added when I turn 30. Oh snap, I can work for myself. I can be an entrepreneur. I'm truly understanding what entrepreneurship is. But then here it is. You have this option of entrepreneurship and you have what you've been taught.
Mhm.
And then you're like, well, half of the like you hear half of the businesses fail.
I blame social media.
Oh yeah,
I
oh yeah.
blame social media because we have way too many people now who are like, you shouldn't be working for anybody, but who gonna work for them?
Right.
You get a lot of like issues
What's
with
up, Neil?
wanting to be like other people
Right, right,
because it looks like they've got it figured out, but they don't.
right,
And a lot of people don't address the struggles of things.
right.
Um,
And that's the thing that most people aren't looking at
mhm,
because you think about like when people do want to get food stamps or need to get it or WIC and stuff like that, somebody is being punished.
mhm.
Especially with WIC, you get on WIC, the father has to go on child support. That's a punishment
Is it?
in my eyes because the need for WIC, right?
You be having a lot of
I'm so
issues with
against child
child
support.
support.
I am
You're
so
not
against.
against child support.
I'm against the punishment for it. Like
Okay.
there's no reason to put a man in jail for not paying child
Now, there
support.
are some reasons that people should go to
No,
jail for
it,
not taking
it's
care
not.
of their kids.
It's not. You shouldn't go to jail.
So what should you do?
You should be punished for sure.
How?
I don't know yet.
That's what I'm saying.
But like I think about it like this, right?
Mhm.
If I'm doing everything right, something happens,
Mhm.
I'm still punished for not being
No,
able
you're
to.
not.
Like I
Like
call them.
I think that that's the issue is with that statement is that stop quiet. You're looking at it from the lens of I could do everything right and I could still end up in jail. And
Yeah,
that's just not the case.
it is.
No, it's not.
Okay.
The people that go to jail are the ones that are not
Well,
doing everything right.
I'm looking at it from a dad's standpoint.
No, that's what I'm saying. The people if
Like he
if
didn't.
you were on child support and you lost your job and you go and you make arrangements with the child support office to let them know that you have lost your job,
But you're still liable for that amount.
you can get a hearing to change the amount. Thus, you're not liable for it. And think about how many people be having thousands of dollars in arrears. They're not in jail.
Yeah.
So it's not I'm gonna go to jail as soon as I miss a payment. That's how dramatic you make it sound, and that's not the case.
But I'm looking at it from my dad went to jail when I was 25 for child support.
25 years of not paying child support.
It didn't start till we was like 12 or 13 or something like that.
Okay, 13 years of not paying child support.
What do you-
Did he ever go and say, "Hey, let me have a
I
conversation
don't
with
know
y'all"?
what
He
I don't,
didn't.
I don't know what that conversation was, but I just don't feel like it's the
That's what I'm saying. He did not do the things.
I just feel like it's not. It's like you have to put extra stuff. Like I don't feel like when it comes to men, right, and women,
Mm-hmm.
men are punished way more than women.
Men are put on child support more often than women.
But it's not even that. You know what I'm saying? It's like men are punished on a sense of you should be out here doing this anyway.
Doing what? What is this?
Whatever it is. Like we're like conditioned to just go out here and provide, right?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. But that's what I do. I go out here and provide.
I'm not talking about you. We're talking about men as a whole. That's why I said allegedly.
Okay. But you look at the situation where things are hard for men too, but nobody's taking that into consideration. Nobody's looking at that situation. Nobody's saying, "Hey, let me figure out a way to help him, help his family."
Mm-hmm.
You know, I also think child support should come with counseling. Child support should come with like teaching people how to co-parent.
Oh, I don't disagree with you there.
Like it's so
It
many things that should come with it.
And I think across the board that I think that a lot of the issue with like having like parenting
Yeah,
classes or things of that nature are because everybody parents differently, right?
yeah, yeah.
We talk to other people that are married and we see how their relationships work
Mhm.
differently because the values are different, the way that the families that they come from are different. And so, and even something as simple as like first cousins can grow up vastly
Yeah,
different. I'm not even going to use the sibling side because that could also happen
yeah,
too
yeah,
because you're growing up if you grew up in different homes. But there are so many things that need um I don't want to say counseling, but it is a counseling session about like you need to be taught certain things. There's a lot of things that we don't know just because we don't know them. And if you don't know them, nobody can teach you these. Like nobody has taught you these things, and so you don't know.
right.
And if you don't get in a position to go out and seek the information for yourself, which is again where the internet comes in as
Yeah,
a
yeah,
bad idea because people be out here making up stuff.
yeah,
It was Hubert one time in our live. He was talking about those people that get on here and be like, you can write this off at 100%. You don't make enough money to write this off at 100% for your business.
yeah,
Stop telling people this
yeah,
stuff. It sounds dumb.
yeah, yeah,
And like that's the point that he was making.
yeah.
And it's like, this sounds dumb. Why are you doing it?
Right, right.
But it sounds like good content for the person who
Oh yeah,
doesn't know.
oh yeah.
That's like that thing. I think it's China is making it so that you can't consider yourself a guru in things and spread knowledge about things on the internet
Yeah,
without having some credentialing behind it.
yeah. Mm. No, but just to answer some of the comments, yeah, I don't think they should cut off Snap like that's, but I think they should definitely direct it a certain way. Um, Most people aren't built for entrepreneurship, and that's true. Like in my case, I didn't understand what entrepreneurship was because my granddad was an entrepreneur, but all my life he died when I was what 36.
Who? Your granddad?
Granddaddy.
Uh-uh.
No, he died when I was
Like 31.
yeah
No.
31. No,
He died in 18.
18.
Yeah.
That makes me 30. Yeah, he died when I was dang. It been that long. He died when I was 31, and for 31 years I didn't realize or pay attention to the fact that he worked for himself
Mm-hmm.
because he always worked at the pipe company.
Yeah.
But then he did the shop by himself,
Okay.
on his own. So
I'm turning
it's
off.
that thing, not being told, not being conditioned to, like, hey, this is an option for you. Like entrepreneurship was never an option for me growing up.
Mm-hmm.
It was go to school, you get a good job, which is not wrong, but you put that added entrepreneurship or you show, hey, this is what you also can do. Um, it just helps out a lot more. Women can't afford a kid, you can snap. Section 8, men can't afford to go to jail. We talked about that. The judge would compute, and that's what happened. The judge computed an amount for me
Mm-hmm.
versus the amount for her,
Using your check stub.
and it was
Reduction
like,
in your pay.
nobody considered anything for me. And in my case, I was in there alone, not
Mm-hmm.
knowing anything, not having anybody to talk to, not to even consult with about anything,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just going along with things because I got to take care of my child. Now, how many people think like me? You know what I'm saying? On a grander scale, it's like, hey, I'm gonna just take care of my child. You do what you need to do,
There's a lot of people that think that way.
right? And so there needs to be some type of um agreement and coalition when it comes to stuff like that. So
Hmm.
that's
I also think
that's
that a
my
lot of
only thing.
people also need to go and get DNA tests.
Oh yeah, that needs to be the first requirement. Even regardless of anything, we need to have a DNA test.
Hmm.
Um, I have to show child support. Why would I need to retire after working 27 years? They don't want me to get a reduction. Yeah, like it's the craziest thing in the world. Like nobody wants to like if you think about it, right? And I'm sorry, we talking about child support. I
Go
hate
ahead.
talking about child support.
No, you don't.
But no, I do. I really hate
And
talking about it because I'm
you
so
have such strong feelings
I
about it.
because I don't agree with it.
I actually do know a woman that's gone to jail for custody violations.
Do you?
Hmm. And when I was an administrator, meaning I had 17 jobs because they
Yeah,
couldn't hire anybody.
yeah,
And I was doing payroll. I had a few ladies under my like on my payroll that I had to send child support payments out for their kids because they didn't have custody of their kids. So I mean, it happens.
right. Yeah, that's crazy. I ain't know that about your folks,
One of them
man.
was like evading paying child support. When I got the order for her to have to pay it, she quit.
Yeah,
I called her and I was like, hey, I just want to be transparent and let you know that I got a letter from the state that she was in. And I was like, they're asking me to take child support out of your check. So it's going to be a line item. But she didn't get a paper check. She got a
yeah.
direct deposit. I was like, it's going to be a line item. So when you get your check, it's going to be less this amount. And she was like, oh, okay. And then 2 or 3 days later, she called me and she was like, I can't do this case anymore,
Hmm.
and never to be heard from again.
Yeah, yeah. But that's the thing about it. It's like I don't know. I don't know what to say, man. I'm like my biggest thing is I'm gonna take care of my kids,
Hmm.
regardless of anything.
Me and one of my friends actually have a joke about you and her husband that if we ever got divorced, y'all get the kids, you and Ricky.
Hmm. Yeah. If I could, like, yeah, they would come with me. I'll be fine with that. But it boils down to how I feel about being a parent.
Hmm.
It's like being a parent, being a husband. Um, those are big for me, man.
Hmm.
You know, my ex was taking care of his kid, and when she filed for formal orders,
They
um,
had him do a DNA test and found out she wasn't his. It was like 5 years in, so he stayed in her life, but child support wasn't an option. Um, I mean, essentially, that's what happened with Tommy. But
hmm
when did you put yourself on child support? How old was she?
and I don't even think she was born yet.
Oh, I didn't know you did it that early.
Yeah, I had called them and said, "Hey, got a child."
Which that's interesting because I thought y'all was together at that point.
We was,
That was always very confusing to
but I
me.
did it just so when they did the child support, or cause I like that was coming. Like me and her, like would have conversations. She be, and this was a threat, you know.
Oh, okay.
So let me eliminate this threat for you.
I mean, there are some that will file for the primary custody to not have to pay child support, and there are some men that know that the mom isn't the the best caretaker and
Yeah.
provider for the kids, and I don't think they're doing it out of the I don't want to pay child support. I think that's then these kids would do better with me.
hmm
So
But
I mean,
it's just one of those things, man. You have to truly recognize with your partner and stuff. But it's like that's the thing that's wrong with I think society today is that we're looking at one thing through one lens only. It's a good and it's a bad.
hmm.
But the entire situation could be something completely different
Hmm.
because for us to be the wealthiest country in the world, that like the homeless or unhoused population shouldn't be what it is. We shouldn't. For us to be the wealthiest country in the world, we shouldn't have like minimum wage shouldn't be an issue. Like You used to be able to make minimum wage and still live a decent life.
Mhm.
You know. Um.
Oh yeah, she's basically saying that if the man makes more money, why not let him have the kids because he can afford them?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't do that. I actually know someone who sent her son to live with his dad, I think when he turned like 9. And she is, for all intents and purposes, the dad. Like she doesn't pay child support, but she carries the insurance for him. She goes and buys all the school clothes, school supplies, like the
Mm-hmm.
stuff that they be like, we're gonna call your daddy to do this. She's the one doing
Yeah.
those things. And he just has the day to day of the child. She's a weekend mama with him. She has her other child full time, but she's a weekend mama with this child.
Yeah.
And she felt like when he turned 9 that he needed to be spending more time with his dad.
Yeah.
And since they weren't together, that was the
That was the
option.
thing.
And they live so far apart from each other that it wasn't a option of you live around the corner, we're in the same school
Yeah.
district or
Yeah.
something like that. It's like it
But
take me over an hour to get to your house every day.
that's the whole point though, man. It's like we understand now because back in the day things like this didn't happen.
Mhm.
But we understand now that things like this happens.
Mhm.
Like people get pregnant and families are formed, you know, without being a unit.
Mhm.
So the thing about it is it's like how do you work together to raise this child? And a lot of times that's missed. The working together part because it's not
I
about
think that's missed not just in situations where the parents aren't together. I think that's missed when the parents are together.
it's different though.
But the reason I say that it's missed when parents are together is if I worked full time and you worked full time and say my last like my job that was demanding, right? If I still worked there and you worked where you work now, who would be getting our kids after school? Neither one of us will be able to do it. We be getting home too late.
Yeah, we just have to find a program to put the
Yeah,
kids
but
in.
then you're not raising your kids.
It's not. I feel like it's not about that part. You are raising your kids, but you just have to find different things for them to do.
No, I'm saying like when you get to that point, like say two people are not getting home until 7 p.m. When are you spending time with your kids?
Weekends,
If that.
like that doesn't mean that it can't happen. That ain't just the situation that's presented, and you have to deal with it.
Yeah, I mean
That
you do
means
have that's what I'm saying. You have to deal with it. And it's one of those things that you just have to deal with.
that was the thing. It's like if that's the hand that you dealt, the time that you have to make sure that it's quality.
Hmm.
You have to make sure. That's why I'm.
And that's where the issue lies. Is
What?
that people are not taking the hand that they're dealt and making sure that the time is quality.
Yeah.
They're just like, I'm gonna be a weekend daddy, and when I get them, I'm gonna take them to my mama
That's
house.
why. That's why when I used to get Cam, it was I always felt like I needed to do something because I only had her for this weekend.
Hmm.
So it was always me planning to do something with her. It wasn't too many times where we would just sit down because I wasn't able to spend the time that I wanted with her.
Hmm.
Like teaching her how to ride a bike. I was gonna sit there until she got it.
That was a stressful weekend.
Oh, it's very stressful, but just teaching her how to do this,
Kawhi would have quit on you.
he would have been out there too.
He would have quit on you.
But it's like
This is
just
so hard. I'm
yeah.
going in the house. Yeah, I mean, I fully agree with that. Like, my parents were not together. I did not see my dad a lot because my dad was a fireman, so he worked 24-hour shifts.
Yeah,
So I saw my dad. Let me not say I didn't see my dad a lot. I saw my dad almost every day.
yeah,
Like he would stop by the house on his way to work, on his way home from work, because he was be passing through my neighborhood and he just made it a thing to come down my street and he stopped and we'd see each other every morning
Yeah.
because he would get off in enough time to get to me before I had to go to school.
Mhm.
He wasn't taking me to school. My uncle was, but I saw my dad every day.
Yeah.
But seeing your dad in passing is that quality time spent.
No,
No.
but it's like when you get to your dad and you spend time with your dad, the dad has to make sure that that time that's spent is quality
hmm
and not just passive.
And I think that that's a lot of the issue as well is that people aren't having the quality time in general. It's just time. Yeah, a lot of people do go out and cancel child support. I think that a lot of time child support orders are put in out of spite. There are some times that it's like, hey, this is just what we're gonna do. But I as Tommy said, I think that a lot of times if you had some type of counseling in place, people could get to a place of being able to co-parent without um people be able to co-parent without child support and the issues related to it.
It's not set up for um the interest, like the job force is not set up for the interest of the child. It's I need workers. That's what it's set up for. I need workers. You come in and work from this time to this time.
But like even still, like a lot of people during COVID specifically felt like they were getting their quality of life back with their families, right?
Hmm.
Because a lot of companies switched to work from home.
Yeah.
So you're working from home, your kids are there, you're able to be there, do the things, help with the things. And now it's like, get back in the buildings, get back in
Hmm.
the office buildings. We need you to sit in traffic. Like I remember someone that you introduced me to was she used to get to work super early because she had to get her kids from I don't know if it was daycare or school, whatever
Yeah.
it was. She had to get them super early,
Yeah.
or not super early, but there wasn't an after school program available for them. And her job told her she had to stop coming in early because they wanted her there during a certain time frame, not because her schedule or the business depended on her being there during those times. Like her job function was independent of everyone else's, right?
Hmm.
Like she could do her job at any time of the day and get done. She was willing to come home and work, but they were telling her, "No, you're coming in too early, and we don't like that."
Yeah.
So it's like the job force doesn't want you to be there for your kids, but they also want to lie and say we offer work life balance. We just literally don't have time. You want
Yeah, I
what?
mean, like that's just one of those things, man. You
Okay,
you
I'll get
have
you some in a
to
minute.
you have to just figure it out, man. Because like we don't live in a society where one income household is feasible
Mhm.
because of the price of things. Like it's tough. It's been plenty of times I've been like, hey, man, it's rough here. You know, we need to do something like this. We need to do this. We even started like the membership thing that we started doing, like trying to get the merchandise and stuff off the ground and stuff like that, just because we need it.
Mhm.
It's a form of improving. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, just to be 100%. It's like, man, like you need those sources of income,
Mhm.
and it's like you don't want to just not have children. You might not have 14 like they used to.
They was crazy for that.
But you want to live a good life. You want to do good things and spend time with your family and stuff. But the stuff is so expensive today.
It was very expensive today.
I remember you could get a brand new video game system for $300. No, $200. But then today, it's $600, $700 out the store, brand new.
My
Nothing,
kids wouldn't have had a three
nothing with it.
hundred dollar video game system, let alone a $700 gaming system.
And
I'd
see,
be like, outside is free.
for me, it's like that's what I grew up on. So I get them.
I think a lot of things is also us trying to replace the things that we
Play
didn't
outside
have.
for free.
That we didn't have.
But then you think about playing outside. That means we got to go outside.
Mm.
Most of the time, we
Well,
don't
in
want.
some instances,
In some instances, but we're not going outside letting our kids just go outside by themselves.
they're not at the age yet. It's
Yeah,
priorities and sacrifice unless you make $7.50 an hour. Ain't that what minimum wage is?
yeah. 750, I think 775, something like that. I remember it was 515 at one point
I do
when I
remember that
first
too.
started working there.
7.25. We was 50 cent
720, yeah.
over.
It was 515 when I started working, something like that. But nah, it's man, you just have to find those other ways to actually get it, man.
Don't be a waitress.
Nah. You gotta do it that way. Anyway, man, let's get out of here. It's Saturday, man. I want to go build this shoe rack.
Oh, good. Oh, dang, I forgot to buy those safety goggles.
What safety
I was
goggles?
gonna buy Lily some safety goggles so
Oh.
she could go out there with you. I might just have to go to Home Depot and grab some. I gotta figure out who sells kid sizes.
Yeah. Man, I put everything on the government. It ain't Democrat, Republican. The government is fucking up.
It's failing. That's a
Excuse-
variation of your
look,
favorite word.
Excuse my
You and
language.
High Vibe's favorite word.
Right. What's my favorite word? This mother. Appreciate it, Neil.
I want to stay and argue.
No. Man, you need to come by here, man. We gonna be here all day. Come by. But anyway, man, y'all
Take,
get out.
take Quad with you.
Y'all get out and do something. Me and Quad can go bounce a ball.
Please. Yes, so he can know that it's not that hard.
But no, man, it's Saturday, man. Y'all get out, enjoy this Saturday. Watch if you got time, go support Outkast at the Hall of Fame. We'll talk about that
not
Thursday.
if you got time.
Right, yeah, if you got time. I watched Fantastic Four this week, man. I don't really
We're gonna do
like it.
Ready to Love.
Huh?
I said we're gonna do Ready to Love.
No, we doing Married at First Sight.
You know Married at First Sight ends this month.
When Ready to Love start?
Yesterday.
I ain't thought that far. We still
I believe it started yesterday.
we're
Let me
gonna
make
release
sure.
our Married at First Sight reviews, so check those out this weekend. Our membership is how much is our membership?
$2.
$2, man. Join our membership and talk with us on for lovers only on Thursdays.
Yeah, episode 1 was yesterday. I have never watched Love Is Blind. Well, I take it back. I tried to watch one episode. It was a guy that kept talking about how much money he had, and I got irritated and cut it off.
Mhm.
So I've never revisited the series.
What else? Oh, I gotta upload the for lovers only.
Oh, I gotta also do my Real Housewives of Potomac
Yeah.
before.
I was gonna see
the
if you let
episode
me
come out
me
tomorrow.
produce it for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Set you up.
You let me know when you ready.
Well, I'm ready when you ready.
It's gotta be today. I gotta watch Maths on Peacock. I actually have that app.
It's solid. It's
Oh,
solid.
thanks, High Vibe.
Appreciate you, High Vibe. Appreciate you, V. But yeah, but we finna get out of here, man. I gotta do some stuff. I need to record that me building this thing, and you can help me figure out how, because I'm gonna do it like you said I was gonna do it like
I get
HGTV
it.
and record.
Oh, yeah.
So
So I used, fun fact, I used to intern for HGTV.
yeah,
And
you can tell me later.
that was one of my favorite. I was saying fun fact for them. You knew I interned there.
Shit.
That was one of my favorite things with production, was to like help them work through the TV spots. And I used to also do their commercials. So that was always really fun too. I need to find a DVD. I have a DVD of commercials that I made for them.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, we love you guys, and peace out.
Quiet, tell everybody bye since you're in the camera.
Okay.
Say bye.
Bye.
Say see you later. Oh, whatever.
All right, y'all. Peace.